She said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace, take that look from off your face. You ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. And so Sally can wait, she knows it's too late as we're walking on by. And so sides away, but don't look back in anger, I heard you say.
Hello guys and girls, and welcome back to a brand new video today for today's prediction video to prediction weekly for my match week 1 games. This is the first game of the season for all teams, so obviously we're going to be starting off from Friday the 9th of August till the 10th of August as well, because obviously there's one game in League 2 on Friday at 8 o'clock, and that is Chesterfield versus Swindon. So we're going to go from there and then obviously go to the other games for Saturday games. So we're going to start with Chesterfield versus Swindon. For me, obviously seeing the likes of Chesterfield coming up from National League last season, they've done really well to get to where they want to be. Obviously with the players that they've got, the likes of Will Gregg, Ollie Banks, and some other players that they've signed, which they've signed some really good players. Swindon, they've not really been good last season. The last few seasons, they've not been great. They've been mid-table, they've been bottom half of the table, which something needs to happen. They need to get something sorted, because obviously I just don't think the managers that they bring in are good enough for what I've seen. Obviously they had the former Chelsea guy there, they had the former Newport guy there the last few seasons, and it's just not worked out. So for me, I'm just going to go for it, and I'm going to say a 2-1 win for Chesterfield, and that will be Chesterfield's first home game win of the season. So hopefully that happens, and to be fair, I haven't got a problem with Chesterfield because I think they're a good team. So I'm going to say a 2-1 Chesterfield win against Swindon. Next one is AFC Wimbledon versus Colchester. AFC Wimbledon only came 11th last season. Obviously missed out on playoffs, with Colchester finishing 22nd last season. I thought they didn't have a great season last year, obviously fighting for relegation last season, obviously surviving on the last day. And obviously they've done fantastic well to stay up. But for me, I do think they've made some great signings. Obviously, that possibly one of them could have been Simu being at Colchester, which would be a good signing. Obviously, Wimbledon have let go of Josh Davison. He's gone to Tranmere. So for me, for this game, I'm going to say a shock win. AFC Wimbledon 1, Colchester 3, and that would be a big statement if that happens. It'd be a great result, and be an amazing result for them, and that could possibly get them top of the league, maybe, depending on other games, what I've said. So going into the next one is Barrow versus Crewe. Barrow, they've lost their manager last season, which I thought he was a good manager. He got them the way that he wanted. He got them the way they wanted to play, and just hasn't worked out. Obviously, they've got a new manager, they've got a new assistant. For me, I just don't think they're going to be as good as what everyone says they're going to be. It will not surprise me if they're going to be in the bottom half next year. It really won't surprise me. So, and obviously with Crewe, obviously just missing out of going to League One, obviously missing out, and then obviously getting beat against Crawley in the final. And obviously, Crewe, obviously they've been okay last season, obviously getting in the playoffs. But for me, I'm just going to go for a basic 1-1 draw. Next game is Cheltenham versus Newport. With Newport, they were garbage last season. They were garbage. Honestly, they should have gone down. They really should have gone down because the way they played their football games, they weren't great. They lost so many games near the end of the season. Obviously, even Tranmere Rovers beat them away from home, and Tranmere Rovers had a poor away form in the last few seasons. In the last season, it was shocking from Newport. But Cheltenham, obviously going down from League 1 to League 2. I do think Cheltenham will win this game, but I'm going to go for 2-0 win for Cheltenham. Next one is Doncaster Rovers versus Accrington Stanley. Accrington Stanley beating Tranmere last game of the season. Tranmere had nothing to play for, obviously, because we literally basically couldn't give a shit about it, apparently. But yeah, Doncaster obviously just missing out on a playoff final, obviously getting beat by Crewe in the final on pens. Doncaster massively bottled it. They bottled it, but I do think they'll win this game. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Doncaster against Accrington. So next one is Fleetwood versus Grimsby. Fleetwood going down from League 1 to League 2. With Grimsby possibly could have gone down last season because of what they've been playing in the last few seasons. With the manager that he brought in, I just don't think he's a great manager from what I've seen of him. Even Tranmere beat them away from home as well. But for me, I'm just going to say as is, a 1-1 draw. Excuse me. And then obviously Gillingham versus Corral. This game, it's going to be a good game. Obviously, Corral were in League 1 last year. Come down to League 2. I do think this is going to be a cracking game. I can see a lot of goals in this. I'm going to go 3-3. Next one is Harrogate versus Bromley. Harrogate Town had an okay season last year, but a team like that just came up from National League to the League 2 is Bromley. Bromley have never been in League 2 before, so they're going to have their first ever game in League 2 on Saturday. And for me, I'm going to say it, a 2-1 win for Bromley. I think it would be fantastic for them. Obviously, for their fans will be loving it. So next game is MK Dons versus Bradford. Obviously, Bradford didn't really have the greatest seasons last year. With they had a new manager coming in. But the likes of MK Dons, they had a new manager coming in. But obviously, MK Dons bottling the playoff final, the playoffs, when they got beat 8-1 against Crawley. It was shocking, absolutely shocking. But I do think MK Dons will win this game against Bradford. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for MK Dons. Next one is Salford versus Port Vale, a team that went down from League 1 to League 2, and Port Vale, they've signed a lot of players. They made some good signings. Salford made some okay signings from what I've seen, but I'm going to go for just a basic 1-1 draw. Going to my team is now Tranmere Rovers against Notts County. With the times we've played Notts County last season, obviously getting beat at their stadium, then winning at our stadium 4-2 was a brilliant result. From what I've seen the players, they were fantastic when we won that game. But for this game, I do think Tranmere will get another win. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Tranmere Rovers. And that is going to be, my goal scorers are going to be Luke Norris, Regan Hendry and Imwari Patrick, and for Notts County I'm going to go for Jody Jones. So that is going to be my prediction for Tranmere. So a 3-1 win for Tranmere Rovers. Next is Walsall versus Morecambe. Morecambe are in massive debt basically, and they've literally signed a lot of players. and for what I've seen of them, they don't look that good from what I've seen. But Walsall obviously missing out on the playoffs last season. Obviously, they had the chance to get in the playoffs, but they literally didn't take it. So, but I do think Walsall will win this game, and I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Walsall. So, hope you guys enjoy the video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys on Saturday for Tranmere against Notts County. So, come on, you boys, all the rights, Super Army, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Come on, you boys.
Hello, go and like and subscribe to Alex Duncan.